Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Monday, the start of a new week. Coming to you from Cornwall this morning. Good morning, Richard. Here in fantastic, beautiful Cornwall, lovely and sunny here today. And welcome everybody who's joining the show wherever you are from. Happy leap year! Yes, it is a leap year day today. Thank you very much for your good wishes. This is the day when young ladies can propose to their partners. Let's keep an eye on social media today to see if anything happens along those lines. Morning, Sue. Morning, Sarah. Morning, everybody who's joining in. Good crowd this morning. So Monday, all about social media news today. Bit of a social media news roundup, and as is usually the case, plenty of news from Facebook. Lots of developments from Facebook this week or in the past week, and not too much else from the other social networks. But I do have one or two bits and pieces. So the big news story with Facebook last week was about Facebook reactions. So not only can we now like a post, but we can love a post, we can wow it, we can say we're sad, we can say we're angry. And is that all of them? I think I probably got all of them there. So there's about 5 or 6 different reactions that you can make to a post now. So this is also available on the business side. So it occurs to me that one way that you can take advantage of this is that it does make using Facebook as your business page a little bit stronger. I'm often encouraging people to do this in training and workshops. So yeah, use Facebook as your page, and then when you're going around on Facebook engaging with other businesses, you can now have those extra reactions, so you can express more emotion from your page, and that could make your business or brand a bit more noticeable there. So quite a bit of chat about the reaction since they came in. I think it was on Wednesday last week, and clearly, brands have got to keep businesses and brands have got to keep an eye on this. So that's another tip in terms of looking at your individual posts and seeing the reactions to them. It seems that in terms of terminology, Facebook is continuing with like, and then reactions refer to all the new ones. So we now have sort of like and reactions. Another tip for you, if you select the reach, the number of people reached on a business post on your page, you can immediately see that reactions are on there and they are broken down. So likes and the other reactions are broken down, and it's quite possible that in terms of analytics, there's going to be more stuff around reactions that we can use and delve into as time goes on. It's also interesting that in Facebook Insights, the word reactions has been lumped in with likes as well. So Facebook are recording the total amount of likes, reactions, comments, clicks and shares in the engagement metrics on Facebook Insights. So do keep an eye on your posts and see whether people are hopefully loving your post rather than getting sad and angry at your post. The other potential implications, of course, are for advertising and advertisers. So this should enable in time targeting to be a bit more specific, and it will also be interesting to see the analysis. So I guess it's tied in with the insights really, but the post and that post advert analysis in terms of whether people are liking ads or getting angry at them. And of course, this added risk to brands now, because people can express anger at both their organic posts and their ads. The other implication is potentially the news feed. So will it affect the algorithm that Facebook uses to show content for us on each of our home pages? So potentially yes, I would say almost certainly yes, but Facebook do seem to be quite confused about this themselves. I'll just quote you from from a blog post actually, Facebook's product manager. He says, I'll go with newsfeed to show you stories. If someone uses a reaction, we will infer we want to see more of that type of post. In the beginning, this is very strange, this, because it doesn't make sense to me at all. In the beginning, it won't matter if someone likes, wows, or sads a post. We will initially use any reaction similar to a like to refer that you want to see more of that type of content. So surely if people are sadding a post, as he puts it, sads a post, using it as a verb there, or expressing anger at a post, are Facebook really going to show us more of that type of post? Seems a bit odd, or maybe I've just kind of like read that wrong. But they're not sort of like going into, clearly it's not clear really. So but no doubt over time I'm sure that reactions will be used to decide the news feed in your post. Other news: Facebook Live is going to be rolled out to Android in the US and also 30 other countries. So let's hope those 30 other countries, I'm sure it will be, include the UK. Unfortunately, no specific date on when Facebook Live. So this is Facebook's alternative to equivalent to Periscope. No date as to when it's coming, but it's going to be very interesting. So I look forward to seeing Facebook Live when it hits the UK. Let me check my notes for other news from Facebook. Facebook Canvas, yeah, that's another bit of news from Facebook. This is a Canvas ad that takes over the whole of your mobile screen. That's now available. It takes quite a bit of setting up, but you can chuck in images, video, and text into Facebook Canvas ads. So it could be worth investigating if you are doing a lot of Facebook advertising, or if that's something that you are thinking about. So it's a new mobile ad product. And finally on Facebook news, a couple of Facebook rumours. So rumoured that the search is going to have a bit of a revamp and going to be improved. So particularly in terms of searching for content. So this is an area that Facebook has been weak on for quite some time, but it is currently possible to search public posts. So that's posts from pages and posts that have been set as public and a user's privacy settings. So you can search for any term. I was testing it this morning, sort of searching for a term like Manchester City following the football tomorrow, and terms like cooking and basically is what I tried. And yeah, it does surface posts from friends, from people that have made public posts, and from pages that are obviously public. But people don't tend to use the search in that way, so maybe don't know whether there'll be some difference in engineering in terms of the content, but probably more likely, yeah, it is a bit disappointing, you're right, probably more likely that the interface will improve. So that's going to be interesting to see how that develops, but only a rumour, delving into the depths of the internet, pick that one up from. And another rumour for you actually, potentially ads are coming to Messenger, so we're going to be able to send ads to people who've opted in, I would imagine, to Messenger directly from a business page. So that's going to be pretty high impact if you're going to be able to communicate with people from your page. Using ads in that way. So tons of Facebook news there. Moving on to Twitter. The only bit of news on Twitter, as far as I can tell this week, is that they've improved the embedded timeline on websites. So if you basically pick up Twitter's news feed, could be your news feed, for example, and want to place that on your website, then there are improvements in how that is now displayed. But that's it from Twitter. No new features, nothing too dramatic, as per usual in the world of Twitter. LinkedIn. LinkedIn have interesting one from LinkedIn. I picked up that they filed a patent where you can basically exchange contacts by putting two mobile devices together. So it'd be interesting to see if that comes to fruition. There used to be, I think there used to be an app called Bump or something like that where you could sort of bump contacts. It's kind of similar to that by the look of it, but more closer to how when you're using those of you that used an extended screen. I don't know if that's on yeah, Bump. It was quite useful. They didn't always work all that well. Um, quite yeah, exactly. This shouldn't be any smash screens on this one because it's like Windows extended screen. I don't know if Macs have a similar kind of thing, but you can basically, the idea is you can basically drag, say, contact details information from one mobile phone screen to another when they're side by side. So that's kind of like an extended desktop when you've got two monitors on your desktop. So that's obviously going to be a long way off because it's just a patent that's been filed. But interesting, nevertheless. Google Plus have updated their Android app. Pinterest have improved their menu and movie pins. So you have this concept called rich pins on Pinterest, where they basically like super pins, so they pull in extra content. So on movie pins, you're going to get appropriately enough after the Oscars, you're going to get ratings, actor details, cast details, and all that kind of information on movies. And menus will include things like ingredients, cooking times, and that kind of thing. So they do exist at the moment, but a bit of expansion in terms of those type of pins. So providing more useful information on Pinterest. And finally, my number of the week is 200,000. There are now 200,000 advertisers on Instagram. You can advertise on Instagram through the Facebook advertising manager, which is way more than Twitter. I think from memory, Twitter are quoting about 130,000 advertisers currently on Twitter. So plenty of advertising going on over on Instagram with 200,000 advertisers there. So I hope you have a great day today, whatever you're doing, and a fantastic week. I'm just about to jump on the train back to Cardiff, so I will be spending most of my time on the train today. But good opportunity to do a bit of work on the way back to Cardiff. So have a fantastic week, everyone. I'm back tomorrow 8:45 with a great social media tip for you. Wednesday could be difficult because I'm actually talking in Caerphilly at a business breakfast meeting there. So if you're around, in fact, I was going to say come along, but it's sold out. But I believe I'm doing another one in April there. So do contact the Caerphilly Business Forum if you are in South Wales. Thursday should be a social media tool for you, a useful social media tool. And Friday, as per normal, an interview from Laptop Friday. Possibly not at 8:45, probably a bit later. But that's all from me this morning. Hope that was useful for you. And back again tomorrow, 8:45. Bye for now, and thank you very much for watching.